Competing on all fronts but never equaled, one city in the world continues to be home to some of the craziest projects currently on the drawing board. Today, we head for the United Arab Emirates, and in particular Dubai, the city of extravagance. In the shadow of the world's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa, many other skyscrapers have been announced or are under construction, each with its own unique features. From one of the world's slimmest towers to the construction of the world's second tallest building, the race to architectural folly is always on in Dubai. A megalopolis that also attracts some of the world's biggest real estate magnates, such as the Trump Organization, named after the current President of the United States, who has just announced the construction of an astonishing new Trump Tower in the megalopolis of Dubai, as we'll see at the end of this new video. And let's begin our journey by exploring Dubai's future thinnest building, the Muraba Veil. In this city of over 3.6 million people, space is a luxury. Generally speaking, buildings are designed to be as spacious as possible, to accommodate as many homes, offices, and shops as possible. Against this trend, the Muraba Veil will be an eccentricity in the Dubai skyline when it is completed in 2027. Although the tower will reach an impressive height of 380 meters or 1,245 feet and have 72 stories, it will be just 22.5 meters wide, slightly less than the length of a tennis court. A one-of-a-kind extravagance? Not really, since all over the world, matchstick skyscrapers have recently been built or are already under construction. These astonishing buildings are characterized by their very high height and extremely narrow width. Aesthetics with a practical purpose in most cases. Soaring skywards with a minimal footprint, they offer a first-rate solution to urban expansion. It's in New York, where the city's high urban density is unquestionable, that the world's thinnest tower is located, the Steinway Tower. At 435 meters or 1,427 feet high, it is only 18 meters wide. As with the Muraba Veil, most of the residential units on offer are aimed at a wealthy clientele, with apartments priced at several million euros. In Dubai, for example, the entry price for one of the 131 apartments available for sale starts at $5 million. Located close to Dubai's main transport artery, Sheikh Zayed Road, it was designed by Emirati developer Muraba and Spanish architecture firm RCR Architects. The latter won the prestigious Pritzker Prize, considered to be the Nobel Prize for architecture. Presented as a sustainable skyscraper, the Muraba Veil is an ecological tower. Its main innovation is the use of superimposed layers to naturally cool the dwellings before using air conditioning. An energy-hungry tool, but one that is widely used in a region where temperatures can soar to 55 degrees Celsius. In fact, the tower will be composed of 3 layers. Firstly, a stainless steel mesh veil inspired by the mukarabahs of traditional Arab architecture. Depending on the light of day, it will subtly change appearance. This will create a play of shadows and reflections that will bring the facade to life, while playing on the building's thermal conditions. The second layer consists of a pond planted with vegetation, an airlock designed to lower the temperature and provide a touch of biodiversity for the occupants. The third and final layer is a wall to protect residents from the elements. Inspired by traditional Arab houses, Muraba Veil will also feature luxurious communal spaces. At the foot of the tower, for example, you'll find an elaborate landscape featuring swimming pools, sand dunes, and palm trees. An underground wadi, inspired by desert streams, meanders beneath the building, providing natural freshness and a backdrop that we imagine will take your breath away. The Muraba Veil, an exceptional building currently under construction, is not the only skyscraper to arouse the curiosity of architectural enthusiasts. The Burj Jacob&Co residences. Far from being just another skyscraper in Dubai, this tower aims to become the world's tallest residential tower by 2026. This record is currently held by the 472-meter or 1,548 feet tall Central Park Tower, still in New York. The Dubai Tower is expected to reach a height of 557 meters or 1,827 feet, spread over 104 floors. Better not be afraid of heights if you want to live inside. In addition to this record, the huge building, which began construction at the end of 2023, has another special feature, which is reflected in its name. The Burj Binghatti Jacob&Co Residences Tower will be the fruit of a partnership between Dubai-based property developer Binghatti and American jewelry house Jacob&Co. On paper, this may seem a surprising association, bringing together two worlds that seem poles apart. With such partners, nothing is left to chance, especially when it comes to the building's exterior appearance. In the 3D images and videos provided, the building incorporates many of the jewelry brand's symbolic elements. The architecture firm Silverstone Engineering Consultants, who designed and imagined the new tower, crowned it with diamond-shaped arrows, a signature reminiscent of the Jacob&Co Grand Complication watch model. This emblematic crown aims to make the skyscraper a strong new icon for the city of Dubai. The interiors of the residences will also reflect the luxury associated with the Jacob&Co brand, with high-end finishes and top-quality materials, while being able to be tailor-made for the most demanding customers. As with the Veil Muraba, you'll need to be at least a multi-millionaire to be able to live in this home. A two-bedroom apartment will cost you no less than $2.5 million. In all, the building will feature 299 residential units spread over 116 floors. In addition, and as is often the case with this type of luxury residence, residents will be able to enjoy a range of exclusive amenities, including a rooftop infinity pool, spa, and fitness center. While the overall construction budget has yet to be announced, it's hard to imagine that it won't be in the hundreds of millions or even billions of dollars. In April 2025, the tower was just beginning to emerge from the ground after lengthy foundation work, a pace that also raises questions about the site's completion date, which seems very near. It should also be noted that this association is not unique, even in Dubai, as demonstrated by the Aetertinas Tower. This smaller residential project, although still 450 meters high or 1,476 feet, brings together Dubai-based property developer London Gate and Swiss luxury watch manufacturer Frank Muller. Its trademark, a huge Art Deco-style clock that will adorn its summit. It is set to become the world's tallest residential tower adorned with a clock. It will be second only to the Mecca Clock Royal Tower in Mecca, Saudi Arabia, which remains the world's tallest clock tower. Dubai attracts capital from all over the world, even from household names, such is the case of the Trump Organization, a promoter named after the current 47th President of the United States, Donald Trump. He has just completed a diplomatic tour of the Middle East, the first since his re-election. Although he preferred to stop off in Abu Dhabi, it's in Dubai that Trump's name hopes to make a big splash. First example. In 2017, the Trump International Golf Club Dubai was inaugurated, and obviously that was only the first step. In fact, the Trump Organization wants to revive a 20-year-old project to build a Trump Tower. Although the tower is expected to be only 350 meters high or 1,148 feet with 80 stories, this sleekly designed building is set to set a record for the world's tallest outdoor swimming pool. Estimated project cost, $1 billion. Delivery date announced, 2031. Work is due to start at the end of 2025. Eric Trump, son of President Trump and head of the organization, has announced that the apartments will be payable in bitcoins, with the most expensive penthouse going on sale for $20 million. This new Trump Tower won't be the company's only investment in the city, as a future Trump World Golf Club, in collaboration with star golfer Tiger Woods, is also in the pipeline. Even outside the real estate sector, a number of brands are showing their determination to establish a long-term presence in Dubai. The latest example, and not the least surprising, is London soccer club Chelsea. However, there's no question of the Blues, as the team is nicknamed, leaving the Premier League to compete in the local soccer championship. While the players will remain at their Stamford Bridge Stadium in the heart of the British capital, the club's brand will be exported. The Chelsea club has entered into a partnership with a Damak conglomerate, a structure based in the United Arab Emirates, owned by the businessman Hussein Sajwani. Together, They aim to build the first branded residences with a soccer theme. On paper, the project calls for 1,400 homes in buildings expected to reach heights of 130 meters or 426 feet. Paradise for the club's supporters, hell for sworn enemies like Arsenal. The complex will feature a performance center for athletes, a Chelsea sport bar, a private cinema, and an aquarium lounge. Finally, the lion of the club's logo, omnipresent on the presentation images, will be visible from the sky. In fact, it will be enthroned in the middle of the soccer pitch to be installed on the roof of one of the buildings. No delivery date has yet been set for the project. It is due to be built in Dubai Maritime City District. The last project featured in this video will take us high, very high, to the discovery of a 725-meter high or 2,379 feet tower. It's called the Burj Azizi, after the property developer behind this extraordinary construction. It is expected to cost at least $1.6 billion. Construction began in January 2024, and the skyscraper is set to become the world's second tallest building when it's completed in 2028. The second tallest, as it will remain 103 meters shorter than its neighbor, the Burj Khalifa, which stands at 828 meters. In any case, it will surpass the current second tallest building in the world, the 679-meter or 2,228 feet Merdeka 118 in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. However, the Burj Azizi should come out on top in this frantic race for records, offering the world's highest observation deck on the 130th floor. Although the official announcement has yet to be made, many speculate that the platform will be 650 meters high. That's 100 meters higher than the Burj Khalifa. This sleek building will be located on the famous Sheikh Zayed Road and will be divided into 131 floors. Its minimalist design is based on a glass facade composed of large stacked rectangular shapes. Its appearance is reminiscent of New York's Central Park Tower. Plans call for the building to be divided between a hotel and high-end residencies, as well as wellness centers, swimming pools, saunas, cinemas, and gyms. There will also be the world's highest nightclub on the 120th floor. The hotel offer will be luxurious, as a 7-star hotel will occupy the premises. Permanent residents, meanwhile, will have access to ultra-luxurious apartments and penthouses, the price of which has yet to be revealed. Although the properties will be valued in the millions of dollars, they should be less expensive to buy than another property under construction in Dubai. A 3,250 square meter penthouse spanning the 2 towers of Regent Residences Dubai. 2 180-meter or 590 feet high towers to be connected at the top by a suspended swimming pool. The Regent Residences Dubai penthouse will have 6 bedrooms, a gym, a private elevator, and a 13-meter infinity pool linking the 2 buildings at the top. It's the equivalent of the world's most expensive penthouse at the top of Monaco's Odeon Tower, an ultra-luxurious apartment valued at almost 300 million euros to within 50 square meters. Thank you for watching this video. See you soon on Looking For.